Hello, all. My name is Pavan Kumar and welcome to my YouTube channel. Guys, today in this particular video we are going to continue our playlist towards Python programming and we'll see some more operations related to the lists in data structures in Python programming. Okay, so in our previous playlist we have seen some operations related to append, extend and all. Okay, so in this particular video we are going to see some other operations related to Python programming. Okay, so before we begin our journey, if you are visiting my channel for the first time, please do subscribe to my channel and please press the bell notification icon to get all updates related to my YouTube channel. And if you really like this particular video, please do hit the like button and please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so let's get into this. So this is the topic, guys, which we are going to discuss today. We are going to discuss about delete, pop and remove function in lists in Python. Okay, so let's continue our journey towards Python playlist. Okay, so in our previous video we have already seen an example related to delete. Okay, so we'll see some other examples related to delete function and we also see remove and pop up. Okay, not pop up, we'll see pop. Okay, so in our previous video, like we have seen an example by deleting the particular value or a component from the list by using indexing. Okay, so now let's try to remove two or more components from the particular list. Okay, so now let's try to see like how to perform that particular operation. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about delete, pop and remove. Okay, so let's run this particular cell with the comments. Okay, so first we'll take an example of some list. So I will take some example. List is equal to 11, 22, 35, 45, 55, 65, and we'll try to give some names. We'll give it as Pavan and we'll give it as Rahul and we'll give it as Mohan and we'll take some other number 98 and 100. Okay, now let's try to run this particular cell. Suppose if you want to remove first two components. Okay, first let's take the previous example itself. In our previous example, we have seen, suppose if I want to remove 22, means what we have done is delete list of 22, means it falls under indexing of 1. And suppose if I run this particular cell and I can see all the components except 22. Okay, suppose if you want to delete 2 or 3 components, then what you have to do is like delete list of okay. Suppose if you want to remove first 3 components, for example you want to remove 11, 22 and 35. In that case what you have to do is like again you have to go for indexing, and so here you are removing 11, 22 and 35. Okay, so let's run this particular cell and let's try to see what are the components of the list after removing first 3 components. So now you can see like 11, 22 and 35 have been deleted from this particular list, and you can see all other components except those 3 elements of that particular list. Okay, so this is how the delete command or the delete function works in lists in Python. Okay, so now let's see like the operation related to pop and remove. Okay, so again we'll take the same example. We'll take the example of the same list. Okay, suppose now if you want to remove uh, not remove, we'll just try to use the pop-up function and let's see like how exactly it performs. So what I have done is like I have used list dot pop-up function. Okay, now let's see like what exactly the operation it performs. Okay, so it's giving output as 100. So that means like it has removed or it has popped out the component 100 from this particular list. Okay, and now again if you check the list means it will show all the components except 100. Okay, so this is how the pop-up function works in Python programming. Okay, so you might get a doubt like what is the difference between the other delete and other delete function and the pop-up function. So here the main difference is like if you directly give the pop-up function after that particular list, it will by default remove or it will delete the last component of that particular list. Okay, now again if we want to perform the same operation, now what it will do is like it will remove 98 from this particular list, and if you check the list, it has all the components except 98. Okay, so this is how the pop function works in lists in Python. And now let's see the last topic, that is remove. Okay, now let's take the same example of list, guys. Okay, I have defined that particular list. Suppose if you want to remove any particular component or a specific element from that particular list, what you have to do is like you can use the remove function and you can remove, and you can here specify the particular component which you want to remove from that particular list. Okay, suppose if I want to remove Pavan from this particular list means what I have to do is like list dot remove and the specific or a particular component, and let's try to run this particular cell. And now if I check the list means it will show all the components except Pavan. Okay, and suppose if you want to remove Rahul, you can specify dot remove of Rahul. Now you can see all the components except Pavan and Rahul, because Pavan I have already removed previously. Okay, and if you want to remove any number also, that is also fine, you can remove the number also. Let's try to remove 55, and if you see the output, it is removed. Okay, so this is the main difference between delete, pop and remove. So delete means you can delete the components of the list either through range or through indexing. Pop-up means it will always remove, or it will always pop means it will always remove the last component of the list, and remove means you can remove any specific or a particular component of the list. Okay, so that's all about this particular video. I hope you like this particular video, and please do subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. See you and all. Thank you. Bye bye.